Hey friends, this is a response to Mr. Fartboy's 500 plus thread contest. Congratulations, Tony. Yes, I enjoy your videos and you're one of the people who I look forward to watching. And I'm really happy to see you branching out into new areas of music. Love it. So for me, this just is par for the course because you folks that watch my videos know I'm always telling you about myself. Um, I apologize for it, but I tell you, this is who I am. I am Mr. Too Much Information. To me, that's part of the joy of making these videos is I get to not only share something of interest to me, but I get to tell my story. And it is kind of a way of just leaving a legacy, which is apparently important to me. So I'll tell you a couple of things about me that I may have touched on, but I'll use those as my entry into the contest. My older sister Stephanie and I, when we were teenagers, and it was really at her insistence, that we became members of the Nebraska chapter of the Black Panther Party. Now, in Nebraska, things were so red that they couldn't even call the Black Panthers in Omaha and open up. We had to call ourselves something like the NCCF, the National Coalition for Colored Folks, some kind of stupid shit like that. But we were actually the Black Panthers. I was only 14. I was trained in arms, weaponry. I learned a lot about local law. I learned a lot about the actual purpose of the Black Panther Party, which was propagandized to the nth degree by the media and the government at the time. I share this because I think that it'd be easy for some people to look at me and look at what I show and what I listen to and think, well, he's an Uncle Tom, which is an old reference to a black person who wishes he was white, which is definitely not the case. Now, when I was a little boy, I wished I was white, but it was just because I was treated so badly as a black person. I love being who I am, but in the 60s, we were treated like shit, absolute shit. I should hate white people the way that I was treated as a person, as a kid. But I see through it. And I recognize that we're all one family, even though we don't see it and we can't do it. We'll never be able to do it on this planet. We're just so fucked up. But we are one family, where we are one people. So I want to share that with you, that my sister helped draw that out in me, black pride and taking an interest in my community and opening up my eyes to a lot of the indiscretions and just atrocities going on merely because of people's skin color or their lack of advantage. I do have a lot of anger still, not towards the white race, but towards the unfair advantage that certain groups have had historically forever. A lot of those people happen to be white, but that's not the problem. The problem is your privilege, which you have killed to hold on to, and which is now threatening to bring down the entire civilized Western society because of economics, because everything is about money. I'm digressing, but I'm going to finish out my thought. I swear the answer to our problem, which we cannot do, is to find a way to turn away from economics and the idea of making something and succeeding to merely providing needs. But even though we have that capacity in us, we have that high capacity, we can't get there. We're some low motherfuckers, okay? And you folks that get offended by my words, you need to be offended because it's fucking true, okay? So that's something else about me. I'm very much interested in ethics, philosophy, and trying to understand human nature. These things are very, very interesting to me. Spirit and faith and God have always been important to me. I come from a history where for a while I was being trained to become a Baptist minister. And then I went to an all-boys Catholic school, and that brought me into a whole nother phase. And for a minute, I applied to become a Jesuit and actually went for a short stint to a monastery in St. Paul, Minnesota. Unfortunately, the problem that we have with the church happened to me up there. I'm trying to play and somebody's trying to feel my balls while I'm praying. What the fuck is that? People, you don't like my F-bombs, just get over it because they're coming in this one. And that's why I'm not giving you the dislike. Tell me you don't like it. Don't be giving me that red mark. I hate that shit. Talk to me. But yeah, you know, I have very strong opinions. I am kind with my opinion. I could really just lash out unnecessarily with my opinion here on my channel. I don't. Recently, I have been letting a little bit of it out on that band. I won't say them because you know who I'm talking about. And that has to do with having personal contact with them that just shut the door on those assholes forever. Okay, I met them. I know them. Idiots. So I was a Black Panther. I'm very proud of my race and my heritage, but I'm also wise enough to see that I am also a part of you Irish. I'm a part of you people from Mexico. I'm part of you Spanish. I'm part of you people from Australia. The world is my family. For you folks that don't see it, my heart goes out to you. But it's the truth. We're one organism. One. Andreas reminded me when I was lamenting being so much older than everyone. You're right, man. It's all one. It's all one. So that's something I want to share about myself, is that I was a member of the Black Panther Party. I joined the Black Nationalist Movement. I have a registered African name, Ustadi Mutina Talamu Kira. Okay, that's my African name that I chose. I researched it. It fits me. You know, I am a natural born leader, even though I don't necessarily want it, you know. The other thing I'd like to share, if I can remember it, I talked about the religious thing, almost becoming a Jesuit, being trained. That's really important to know about me. You know, I may answer this again because I do want to share more about who I am as a person. I do. And I just all of a sudden got a brain fart because my mind is still tripping on the things I was talking about. You know, the raising, you know, my rising awareness of Black pride and the need for that to arise in America. My turning away from organized religion because of the way it shields all this really negative and self-serving behavior. You know, really have a strong opinion against organized religion. Very strong, very strong. I guess I'll stop there, okay? Mr. Fart Boy, congratulations on your 500 plus subscribers. Your videos are always fun to watch, interesting, and absorbing.